What's good, baby? Quit playing with me, reflection. We over here with the shit. All the bumblebees get in attendance, baby, because I'm finna make you mad. I'm finna make you mad, baby. Go on and get ready to get a little uncomfortable, baby. Go on ahead and get ready to get uncomfortable, baby, because I'm talking about everybody up here on this screen. I may don't get to them all in part one, but I got your ass. I got you, baby. Okay. Now, with that being said, remember, this video can be very triggering for some people. Reflection. This video can be very triggering. All this shit that's in this video, reflection, is alleged. This is stuff that I heard. If y'all don't know, if this your first time over here with T, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Torithia, and I am from the east side of Mars, which means, oh yeah, and I got drive outs. I occasionally pull up all the time, roll up, reflection. So you have to check my information. You have to check my shit. Okay. Anybody tell you they from Mars, you gotta check them reflection. You have to check them because they'll create an illusion. They'll create a little illusion on ya, baby. And we don't want that. We don't want that. Okay. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the follow button, depending on which platform you are on, baby. Because it lets all my other crew members know, because they be moving too slow. They be moving too slow, and I left their ass. I left them reflection. A couple of them on Venus, a couple of them on Mercury. They was taking too long. They was taking too long. I told them I was finna come over here, reflection. I told them I was on my way to Earth. Now that we got the disclaimer out of the way, reflections, let's get into it. You already see the title. P. Diddy apologizes to Cassie. He apologized, reflection. He said he been doing shadow work and shit. We gonna get into it. We gonna get into it because a lot of the fans have a lot to say. Okay, a lot of fans have a lot to say. A lot of people believe it, and a lot of people, you get what I'm saying. They have some shit to say. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna let them say it best. Okay. Now remember, again, everything in this video is alleged. Definitely go do your own research. Okay, reflection. Now, but we know if they say you're a crackhead 1 year, you get what I'm saying? We got our eyes on you. They say you're a crackhead 2 years, you might be smoking crack. We're not finna give it a third year. You could be smoking a little cocaine, a little snowshine. You could, reflection. Listen. They don't say the same shit about you for 2 years straight. Maybe 12 months, but definitely not 24 months. No, reflection. So with that being said, we have been hearing a lot of rumors about these people up here on these screens, from the right all the way to the left. You skip Teresa though. Skip me, reflection. Listen. Okay. Now we have been hearing a lot of things about these people on this screen. Some of it could be true, some of it could be a rumor, reflection. We know opinions are like assholes. We all have one, okay? But at the same time, reflection, we are here to see what's the common denominator. Because if you have one problem over here, you have one problem over there. Shit, if both of them got the same issue at the court, that could be the common denominator. It may not be you, it might be them. Okay, so we are over here to see what's really going on. But speaking of what's really going on, reflection, P Diddy told them a long time ago. I think he said that, I'm not sure, I could have been on Mars. You get what I'm saying when I heard this, but I think it was Earth. He said to get up here and tell these people that he's a good motherfucking person. Listen, he told y'all, he said, remember all them times y'all came to my party? It was a BOYB party, bring your own ball, and you didn't show up with none but your motherfucking self. And I told you, fuck it, go and let your ass in. Anyways, you get what I'm saying, reflection. Tried to come in with a phone. You knew it was no phone. Didn't want to prick your finger and shit. No, you can't come into my party without pricking a finger. Allegedly, reflection. I'm just saying, reflection. Listen. He said he recorded everything. He said, if y'all don't get y'all ass up here and tell the world that he's a good motherfucking person, he's a good citizen, he's a law-abiding citizen, then he was going to pull tapes too. He said he's going to drop tapes too. He said, damn it, if you think this is the only tape that's in the collection, well, you just wait on it. You just wait on it. He said he don't care who it is. If it's the mailman, the veterinarian, damn it, he don't care if it was the carpenter that came over there. If you got in contact, if you even breathe hard on him, he got you on tape somewhere. He said, listen, I think that's what they said on Mars. They said that he was saying, reflection, allegedly this shit on Mars. It could have been his other self. It said, listen, they said that he recorded everything. They said he recorded everything, reflection. So listen, I'm just saying, I don't know. That's kind of hard because billionaires fuck with other billionaires. And if you was doing billionaire shit, then they had to been doing billionaire shit. And we just trying to see, reflection. Is this like a scapegoat? Is this a scapegoat? Are you being the one used as the scapegoat? Or are they like, hell no, Teresa, can you not see? Did you not watch the news? Maybe all you had to do was turn on the TV. You could have turned on the cartoon channel. And did you not see what he was doing to Cassie, baby? Did you not see her running out with her fucking pocketbook, damn near dropped her lip gloss and all that shit? Teresa, did you not see? I seen that. I did. I seen something like that. What I say, I see, yes, I seen something like that reflection. But we don't want to jump to conclusions. We don't want to jump to conclusions because I heard a couple of people out there, y'all not finna like this, but I'm gonna tell you what they said. Some people said that shit was altered. Listen, I know y'all finna get mad. Now listen, I'm just telling you what they said. I said, you said what? They said it could have been a little glitch. They said, now, Teresa, now you know artificial intelligence is a motherfucker. I said, wait a minute, hold on. Now, what? You said what now? So you telling me this AI? They said, listen, could be a little peach. Could be they was like, because when you go back to 22 seconds, it glitched. I said 22 seconds, so I got to rewind it back. I was like, is it glitching? It was like it was a paste and cut type of shit. It was allegedly. Let me put that up there. Hold on. We got to protect the spaceship. They said reflection could have been a little glitch. I was like, so you think this AI type shit? You think this is so you telling me this was his doppelganger? Is that what you saying, babe? I said, wait a minute now. I can't go over there to Earth talking about this AI. I can't go over there to Earth talking about this is a fucking doppelganger. I can't do that. Young money, baby. We don't care. Tell his ass to apologize. Because listen, we can't do that. Listen, it's all over everywhere. It's on the Cartoon Network. Damn it, it's on the Food Channel. That can't happen. We can't do that. You need to acknowledge and apologize. Baby. Now, for everyone who didn't see this reflection, all this shit is what we heard over there on Mars, because you know they talk a lot over there on Mars. Reflection, they always talking. This all the fuck they do is talk shit over there on Mars. But let's get into it, because I'm not here to waste your time. I want you to see where he apologized, reflection, because I really think, well, let's look.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life, but sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry.
And he said, we're going to stop it right there. He said he apologized, reflection. He said, listen, I did my shadow work. I was a fucked up individual. We all got a dark side. I don't know if yours is darker than mine, but it's never here nor there. He said, reflection, that he apologized. He said that he was sorry. He was a shitty ass person and a shitty ass boyfriend, a shitty ass man, a shitty ass counterpart. He said that he apologized for that. He said sometimes you really have to look in the mirror and see yourself for who the fuck you really is, just like Michael Jackson. Before you can change the world, you have to change the one in the mirror. Look at the man in the mirror. So that's what he said he did, reflection. He said he even went to a little therapy because he said drugs could have been, you get what I'm saying? He could have been under the influence. He wanted to try to get that in control, reflection. He said that I think he know universal laws. I said, damn, you know universal laws, don't you? He said, listen. He said, I know the universe says the only thing that can reverse karma is knowledge. And I am acknowledge that I was a fucked up individual. I'm letting you know, yes, I acknowledge my shadow side. I've read the books. I've seen the videos. I've acknowledged my shadow side. And I'm ready to step into the light because I feel like all of this could have been happening to me and not for me. You get what I'm saying? Reflection, or is it for me and not to me? One or the other. But the fans' reflection, they feel I don't know if they're accepting the apology. I don't know if they're accepting the karmic retribution. You get what I'm saying? Reflection. I don't know. Now, Teresa, do I believe that this is sincere? Do I believe that this is damage control? Do I believe this scorpion is pissed the fuck off that he even got to get up here and address this shit, and he already paid for this video to never even surface. Do I feel? Listen, reflection. We're not here to talk about our feelings. Let's listen to what the fans have to say.
The eyes, Chico, they never lie. So what do we think about Diddy's apology video? Because here's what I think. Forgiveness does not equate accountability. It does not forgive accountability. It does not dismiss it. It does not substitute it. So remember, if we rewind it back, Diddy first denied the allegations, and he put out the statement that said the truth will prevail, or the truth will set you free, or whatever the hell he said about truth. And, you know, he had his attorneys put out a statement as well. And that was after settling with Cassie within 24 hours, right? So now, brother love, that the video has come to the forefront of America and you are being judged by the court of public opinion, now I want forgiveness, and I was in a dark time, and please forgive me. I went to rehab, yada, yada, yada. So here's the thing. The apology should have started off with Cassie and every woman that has been under your abuse verbally, physically, emotionally, to all of the women that you abuse, everybody that endured the abuse for over the years, i.e. Aubrey O'Day, or, you know, whoever worked under you. You should be apologizing to everyone. I don't know, y'all. It's not ringing sorry to me. It's not giving genuine. This is the same person that, you know, was denying this allegations and saying that we were lying on his character, yada, yada, yada. I don't know, but I feel like it's all in the eyes. It's all in the eyes. And I really want one of the body language experts to like stitch the video and like, well, I know it's like just kind of this portion of it all, but I would love for like a body language expert, if you can still like analyze the facial expressions, to stitch this video and let me know what you think about like the shifty eyes and everything, because it's not ringing genuine to me. But yeah, I will attach the video at the end, and then y'all tell me what you think.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
He fit the list. He said right after he threw the lamp, he felt sorry and disgusted, and he feel even more sorry and disgusted now. He feel like he gotta go shit. Listen, hit the like and subscribe button. Reflection. She said, now I'm not finna take away about what nobody else said, but let's keep it real. She said she don't believe. She said she's not a believer. Now she said she feel like if he was really sincere, if he was really sorry, that he would have did it the first time. He would have came straight out the bed and said it. But at the same time, reflection, you know, I gotta play the advocate, because that's what I do. I have to see every side of the story, reflection. Let's keep it real, reflection. Think about a time in your life. You like Taretha, hell no, don't start. I ain't never threw no lamps and kicked nobody in the side. I ain't never did that. I don't know about a doppelganger or none of that shit. I ain't even never had $1 billion, so I don't even know. But listen, it was $1 billion coming off the elevator. I don't know, Taretha. Listen. No matter what apology Diddy could have gave, I don't care if he was crying with all with his eyeballs finna pop out on the floor. Nobody, I'm just gonna keep it real. Let's keep it real. You over here with T, I'm gonna tell you that tough love, baby. Nobody would have accepted it. Let's keep it real. Nobody was going to, the public was not, it would have never been enough. It would have, you know, have you ever did something to a person? Not to that degree, but just did something to where you had to apologize. And it seemed, and you knew when you apologized that you doing this because you need to apologize. You were fucking wrong, but you knew when you gave that apology that nobody really gave a fuck about the apology. Nobody really believed the apology. Nobody, y'all get what I'm saying? Reflection. It's this type of situation. So with people saying, well, I don't believe it was sincere, he could have been crying with tears coming out his eyes, baby. Let's keep this shit real. You wasn't gonna be a believer. You wasn't gonna believe that shit, reflection. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real.
My God, y'all got to get in here and see this. Cassie's lawyer then responded to Diddy's apology video. Now, in a recent press release, she said Combs' most recent statement is more about himself than the people he has hurt. When Cassie and multiple other women came forward, he denied everything and suggested that his victims were looking for a payday. He was only compelled to apologize after his repeated denials were proven false, shows how pathetic and desperate, and no one will be swayed by his disingenuous words. Now, Cassie's lawyer is not playing, and I actually think that she is telling the truth. Diddy definitely denied everything. If you guys don't know, he actually put out a statement saying enough is enough and how his character is being questioned and his morals are being questioned, but it's looking like he is guilty. Now, after the video started making its rounds on the internet, people were asking why wasn't he being prosecuted? Well, it's looking like the statute of limitations would not apply in this situation because it happened back in 2016. I'm curious.
Okay, so let's stop right there. Let's talk. Let's
Y'all gotta.
Let's play the devil advocate again. Reflection, because we from Mars and I got my crew with me and they good for doing that shit. Everything over here is alleged. Hit the like and subscribe button. Now, he just said, Reflection, that this is what Cassie's lawyer said, okay? And a lot of people are saying the same thing. Remember, if they say you smoke crack for 2 years, then you might be a crackhead. Listen, Reflection. I'm just saying, stay in the spaceship. Now, Cassie's lawyer, just like the other person in the other video, they're saying that they feel like Diddy should have came out and apologized at first. Should have came out and he should have apologized at first. Reflection, okay. And a lot of people are like, I gotta play the devil's advocate. A lot of people was like, well, if it's out of the statute of limitations, if charges were never going to be brought upon it because it's out of the statute of limitation, what was the point of showing the video online? I'm just asking, Reflection, because they want to know. The other side, now half of my crew, they like, listen, we just want to know if it's out the statute of limitation. What the fuck is the point of the video coming out? Well, Reflection, I'm going to tell you what it is. Because the public's perception, they like, listen, I don't know who the fuck he pissed off. I don't know if it was a Capricorn or another Scorpion, baby. But they said, listen, or it could have been a Libra. They said, listen, Reflection. They said, you may don't never spend a day in jail, but you gonna feel this shit. I'm finna break you down to your fucking toenails, baby. You gonna need a whole new little manicure after I get done. A little manicure, pedicure, whatever it is. You gonna need one of those, baby. After I get done, you're going to need some hot packs and cold packs to put on those ankles after I get done putting pressure on that ass, baby. That's what they said. They said it ain't even about that at this point. It ain't even about that. I'm finna break you down, baby. I'm finna show you who is the head honcho around this motherfucker. I'm finna listen, Reflection. I think this big balls energy right here. This is big dick energy I'm getting from this right here, Reflection. Somebody, he has pissed the fuck off, because you got to think, what would be the point of leaking a video that he paid 50,000 or 30,000, one of them alleged, and all this shit is alleged, Reflection, to the hotel for this video to never get out, because it's an old ass video. They was like, for this video to get out, he paid for the video never to get out, but the video ended up getting out anyway. This really what I'm thinking. I don't know this shit, but this really why he pissed. The whole time he making this video, he thinking about that money that he spent, so he wouldn't even have to be in this motherfucking moment. He said, she say one thing, but you done put it on the tail a vision. You over here creating illusions and shit in this motherfucker, baby. He said, okay. So we doing videos now. I thought we was just doing the back and forth, yin. Are we putting out videos? Okay, let me go in the collection then. Yeah, let me go in the underground collection then. Allegedly, I don't even know if he know about undergrounds and shit like that, Reflection. I don't even know. He might be claustrophobic. But what I'm saying is, Reflection, remember Diddy told them, get your ass up here and tell these motherfuckers I'm a good person. You remember when he said that, Reflection? I think in the couple videos, he was like, he didn't say that, but telepathically, that's what he was saying, to get up here. All the people down there, get your ass up here and tell them I'm a good motherfucking person. But we ain't heard nothing. But we know that Diddy got everything on tape. But this will, hold on, this gonna be later on in the video. We're gonna talk about it. Reflection. Let's hear what the rest of the public has to say.
We don't want your apology, Diddy Weinstein. We don't want it, P. Kelly. We don't want it, P. Turner. Keep it. Save it. Put it in a jar. Maybe somebody will want it later. But we don't want your apology. Not when it took for you to get caught in 4K and it's undeniable and there's nothing you can do but admit to it, that you want to come out and say, oh, that was because I was in a dark place in my life. You've done a bunch of messed up stuff since that video. I guess you're still in that same dark place. You could have did us all a favor and did what you do best, which is stay silent when all of the stuff is coming out against you that you know is true. Because sitting up and telling us that you sorry for something that we know you're not sorry for is like playing in our face, and you done enough of that, right? I'm sad to hear that they don't have what they need to be able to arrest this man. I'm sorry to know that this video is floating around and Cassie possibly having to relive going through this traumatic situation with this man, and he still ain't gonna face no time behind it. That's crazy work. I'm very interested to know what Young Miami's story is behind Diddy. I'm interested to know what she had to do for that podcast, what she had to go through for them shopping sprees. I'm very interested to know, because I just know that there was definitely something that had to be done in order to get it, because nothing is free when you dealing with the diddler. Like, you're gonna pay in some kind of way. If y'all watch that Baby Reindeer episode 4, not to give it away, but if you did see it, like, when I imagine the way Diddy be pulling off a lot of his finesse with a lot of the alleged men that he done dealt with, and just a lot of the people that he done dealt with in general, I just think in my mind that the same way it went down on Baby Reindeer is exactly how he be pulling it off. Like, as I was watching that episode, all I could think of is, I bet this is how Diddy be doing people. Like, he be promising.
I don't know that episode she saw my reflection. We're gonna have to go check that out. I ain't got that over there on the east side of Mars, girl. What you talking about? Who you talking about? Yeah, what are you talking about? Reflection. Now, you get what I'm saying? She had a lot to say about Young Miami. Young Miami said, listen, this is her poppy. Young Miami said she riding to the Cadillac tires fall off, baby. She said, listen, even you put a donut on them bitches, she jumping in. If Poppy is in there, Young Miami said she's in attendance.
I feel like I want to bring out a real rich nigga. I feel like I want to bring out like a big body in this.
That's how you feel, sis?
I feel like I want to do my big one tonight. I feel like it's all about the in this bitch. Make some noise to my poppy.
Who is your Miami poppy? Who is her poppy? Oh, that's her poppy? That's her poppy? What?
I can't take him. Hit the like and subscribe button, baby. He walked out like I paid for all this shit. She wouldn't even be on this motherfucker if it wasn't for me. I'm the head hunter around this bitch. Okay, I think that's what he's saying.
Have you met Diddy?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. What was that look? What happened?
They partied.
Explain.
He's a cool friend of mine.
He's
one of my best friends. I love him. There's nothing else to say about Diddy. Everybody knows.
One thing about Orlando Brown, he has spoken. He has been very outspoken about that he doesn't have anything to say about Diddy on every podcast that he go on. The motherfucker may say he crazy, but he remember that clear. That program is clear, crystal clear. He said, listen, I fuck with him a long way. Jaguar, she crazy as a motherfucker, allegedly. P. Diddy, that is my man. Listen, I ain't had nothing bad to say about him. He ain't never mistreated me in no form or fashion or way. I was fucked up when nobody give me $2.22. P. Diddy came through and said, fuck it, nigga, I got your $5.55. Don't even worry about it. Jump in. So, reflection. A lot of people are still on P. Diddy's side now. A lot of people, they still riding for the cause, reflection. And a lot of people, they just like, what's wrong with y'all? I'm just asking, what did y'all not see the video?
It is not looking too good for P. Diddy. Sir, you are officially cooked. CNN just released this video, and I do want to let you know it is disturbing, so discretion is advised. Cassie, girl, I am so sorry that you went through this. Thank you so much for being bold, stepping out, and speaking out. I know that there's many victims out here that have endured what you had endured and feel that they don't have a voice and are in fear for their life. What you did is speaking volumes, and we need to call these people out. They should not be walking around. Does not matter how famous they are, how much money they have. We should not allow it. Here's this video, guys. Watch it. It's insane.
New surveillance footage obtained exclusively by CNN appears to corroborate some of the allegations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura in a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016. A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seem to match those seen in this video. There is no audio. According to the complaint, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye, which, according to the lawsuit, prompted Ventura to try and leave the hotel room. The surveillance video obtained by CNN begins as she enters the hallway. The complaint says as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. The complaint goes on to say he grabbed her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her. In the surveillance video, Combs can be seen grabbing Ventura and throwing her to the ground. As Ventura lies on the ground, Combs then kicks her twice and attempts to drag her on the floor back to the hotel room. Ventura is seen picking up a hotel phone. Combs seems to walk back to the hotel room.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. He ain't shit for kicking him. He ain't shit for that reflection. Now, listen, I'm gonna keep it real with you now. Even if because it looked like she took something, I'm gonna keep it real. I know it run. This is only one or two situations. Fuck it. I don't care if you don't like it. I'm gonna trigger all by myself. Hit the like and subscribe button on your way out. That's how you feel. Reflection. Listen, we ain't gonna agree on every video, but I'm gonna keep it real and I'm gonna look from every side of the thing. One, it looked like you ever been talking shit to a motherfucker? They in the shower and shit. So you talking good shit because they in the shower. The motherfucker, I ain't worried about nothing. I'm not, to be honest with you, you ain't gonna fuck with me. You ain't gonna fuck with a picture of me, baby. Okay, I'm trying to grab one shoe because it sound like they cutting off the water. It sound like they cut off the water, but fuck the other shoe because we can't let them get out the shower because we know what happened if they make it out the shower. Allegedly, I don't know. I ain't never even been in that reflection. I never even been to that hotel. But I have been in a situation or two, and I know what certain situations look like. So it looked like she could have been talking a little shit, and she knew he was finna get up out that shower reflex. So you grab your shit, and you get the other shoe in one hand. And we gotta get on down, baby. Gotta get on down because he finna get out the shower. He finna get out the shower. We've been talking that big shit while he was in the shower. I didn't know you was gonna really cut off the water. Hold on, what you doing? And you just jumped in there. What are you doing? So you finna come, you finna get out the shower. Okay, let me grab my shit and let me get on down real quick. But he kind of quick on his feet. Look like he been doing some running reflection because he quick on his feet because he sheer him. Because you got to think he had on the towel around his waist. Okay, so if you put a towel on, if you go out your bathroom up the hallway and you famous, shit, if you ain't famous reflection, that means you in a hurry. That mean either one, I'm really trying to come get your ass, or two, you done took something. What the fuck have you took that was mine, baby? What did you took? The only reason why I felt like something was took is because the first thing he grabbed was the purse. He grabbed the purse in the bag. And then he kicked her two more times, reflection, after he grabbed the doppelganger, him, whoever, artificial intelligence, whatever, reflection, they kicked Cassie. Okay, we see that one kick and two kick. Now, if somebody takes something from you, reflection, you get what I'm saying? Even after you get the purse and get your shit back, you make, motherfucker, what you do that for? Take it again. You get what I'm saying? Listen, I'm just, everything is alleged. Let me put that up there. Everything is alleged. This shit, we heard, this is hypothetically. We just trying to figure out because it wasn't no sound. It wasn't no sound reflection. So when it ain't no sound, you can create a whole lot of illusions. You can create a whole lot of shit. But regardless of whatever the situation was, it's one thing, you should have never grabbed her and pushed her down, first of all. But to take your foot and kick her twice, damn, that was a problem for me. That was a pinch of a problem for me. That's a pinch of karma knocking at your, that type of shit will make karma come knock at your motherfucking door. Even if she did take something out of there. You get what I'm saying? Let's say she did steal some shit. Let's say she stole a little something, reflection. Listen, don't put shit past nobody, especially with half your hair cut off the side of your head. Listen, and you're over there listening to a Scorpio, and the Scorpio the one that told you to do it. Fuck it, reflection. Let's get it. We get into the shit tonight. I don't care because reflection, this shit don't make no sense. I almost got triggered because, man, you know I fuck with our Scorpios, but at the same time, I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't tell you when you was fucking wrong. Now retribution. You get what I'm saying? When you kicked her, that was the big problem. That was a big issue. Shit, it didn't kick in the first time you kicked her. What you kicking her again for? She already on the fucking ground, reflection. Damn, big Scorpio. She already on the motherfucking ground. She already on the ground. Okay. I'm just saying I don't like that shit, man. I don't like that. That's why you have to get your ass up here and apologize. Yes, don't do that shit no more. It's one thing, so you get what I'm saying? Listen, kicking and taking your foot, kicking them, balling your fists up and punching them men are designed. Let me take you back to genetics. Divine, not saying some of these females out here get on your ass. Don't get me wrong. I know what they're capable of. But men, divine masculine, you are automatically designed stronger. You're automatically designed stronger. I don't care how much they be talking, how much I knock your motherfucking ass out. Regardless, without all those pow-pows and knives and different things like that, just one-on-one physically, a man is designed to be stronger. That's the design. That's in the fucking genetics. They are designed to be stronger. That's why they are designed to protect and provide. Why would they create something? Why would the divine goddesses create something that was not designed to protect them? In order for you to protect me, shit, I need you to be stronger than me, baby. I need you to be stronger than me. That don't mean take your strength and use it elsewhere, okay? Because one thing about it, words can go far. Words can go far, okay? Words can go real far. And keep in mind, this video didn't have no sound in it. So you could have just been cussing her clean the fuck out. Reflection. I tell the person, you can hurt a lot of people with words. You don't have to put your hands and shit all on them, baby. You can use your words and shit. Use your words. It's a learning experience, okay? It's just a learning experience, Reflection. But we all got to learn. We all got to learn. If he got to be the tool, Reflection, for somebody else out there to learn, to transform shit, then listen to the words that are in my heart. Even if she was a stealing ass skinhead motherfucker, Reflection, you shouldn't have kicked her. You shouldn't have kicked her. Now we're gonna keep this shit real. You know I'm a ride with a Scorpio till I can't ride no more, but you should not kicked her.
What you gotta say now? What you gotta say now? You ain't got shit to say when you put your girl on the snap. Baby. Yo, babe.
Now, the reason why I'm showing this video is because a lot of people I seen was trying to make this video out to something that it was not. Now, keep in mind, we're gonna point him out. We're gonna put that Scorpion out when he wrong. But when y'all just doing too motherfucking much, Tarithia finna let you know you doing too much in this video, because one, a lot of people in the comments, they talking about this blood and shit. Now, baby, I don't know if your man or your woman never did shit nice for you, baby, but those are fucking rose petals on the floor. That's not blood. If she got that much blood leaking in that many spots, Reflection, where is it on the cover, baby? Use your mental. Use your fucking mental.
What you gotta say now? What you gotta say now? You ain't got shit to say when you put your girl on the snap. Baby. Yo, babe. I mean, shit getting weird. Come on, baby. It's hot outside. You fucking wrapped up in that blanket. Let's go jog on the beach.
And I got another question. If she was, keep in mind, a Scorpio love that it's something about appearance. Something about appearance, okay? So if she had a black eye in that video, like a lot of people in the comments was trying to say, do you really think he would have put her on live, Reflection? Do you think he would have put on Snap? Is that really what you think he would have did, Reflection? Now I'm just trying to say, let's add 1 + 1 + 2 + 2 = 3 + 3, Reflection. Now let's use our brain for a second. Now, we're not saying he hasn't had shitty character, but you are not going to just take every video and create it and morph it to what the fuck you want it to be, Reflection. You just can't do that. Young money, baby. We don't care. You can't do that, Reflection.
What you think about the video that came out today, Diddy putting his hands on Cassie?
Man, you know that was crazy. And I know people gonna think that, yo, this is all what Gene wanted to see. But now, listen here, man. The devil got a purpose, God got a plan. Because a lot of people wasn't believing that this stuff even existed, brother. A lot of people didn't even think that Cassie was telling lies, Gene.
Now, we weren't saying that, but we are saying that you still a lying motherfucker. We are still saying that you had a motive behind coming out saying a lot of shit. We also saying that shit allegedly, listen, you the same person that couldn't break up a fight. Ain't you the bodyguard that couldn't break up a fight while Cassie was right there? You talking about, hold on, what you doing? Because we in public type shit. What is you, listen, don't come up here like you Captain Save-A-Hole. Don't even think about putting on a fucking cape, okay? Because we know you had a little slick agenda allegedly as well, okay? Don't come up here like your hands are crystal clean, like you've been over there washing your hands with Ajax and shit. I don't want to hear that, Reflection. Hit the fucking like and subscribe button. Now, I told you I was gonna get to some other people on the screen, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna go deep to their ass in part 2 reflection. Okay, but right now let's just get a gif, because one thing about it, all them bumblebees, get your ass over here, because Beyonce got some shit to say.
Remember when we said Diddy is fighting tooth and nail to make sure he doesn't go down alone? Well, it looks like his plans are finally succeeding, because he just brought undeniable evidence of how Jay-Z allegedly unalived his mistress, Cassie White, to protect Beyonce. Allegedly, Cassie White got pregnant for Jay-Z and was threatening to do a tell-all interview about the affair around the same time Beyonce also announced that she was pregnant. And thinking of the absolute chaos Cassie's tell-all would be, Jay-Z made the obvious choice and decided to delete his mistress. Sources are now saying Diddy has strong evidence that can prove everything that went down, so Jay's days as a free man might be counted. Y'all better get comfy, because we are about to break this down. So, there has been a lot of noise about how Diddy is planning to expose all his partners in crime from back in the day now that the lawsuits are getting more serious, and every day feels like one day closer to jail time. The latest update on Diddy supposedly ratting out everyone he has a history with is that he is exposing Jay-Z for unaliving his mistress, Cassie White, to protect Beyonce. If the name Cassie White does not sound familiar to you, it's because someone somewhere did a very good job of scrubbing her off the internet, and streets are saying that person is Jay-Z. For those of y'all that don't know who Cassie is, well, Cassie White, also known as Corey or Coriana, was a model and fitness expert who also ran her own PR firm, White Label PR. She used to hang around many celebrities, and she was actually close with a number of them, like Claudia Jordan and Jason Lee. In fact, Claudia Jordan, who has been described as a known homewrecker, used to join Cassie White in dating married men, and by that I mean stinking rich married men. Cassie herself is known to have admitted that she's here for a good time, not a long time. Unless a man has a net worth of at least $50 million, she won't pay him any attention. So, you can see how Jay-Z must have been the perfect match for her, even though they supposedly started dating long before he and Beyonce tied the knot. Rumors about the alleged affair between Jay-Z and Cassie sparked after Cassie and her BFF Claudia White were spotted at a Las Vegas nightclub partying with Jay-Z and Diddy. In fact, Jay-Z allegedly bought Cassie a $25,000 pair of Louis Vuitton shoes to wear that evening. Sources also reported that Jay was very particular about keeping the relationship low-key, so he would do things like ask her to bring a couple of friends along for a ride so it wouldn't look like they were a thing, which is what he did that evening. While they were in Vegas, Jay also reportedly took Cassie on a trip to the Bellagio casino, asking her to bring a few friends to their table. It looks like Jay was really taking care of Cassie, so much so that her friend Claudia Jordan was reportedly jealous of how Cassie always seemed to pull all the wealthier ballers, and how she had over $100,000 worth of bags and $200,000 worth of shoes, and how she could just randomly buy her friend a $3,000 Louis Vuitton bag. So Jay was definitely doing right by Cassie. Well, until he started seeing her as a liability, and that's why it's interesting that in 2020, a blind item from Crazy Days and Nights said, "This A-list host model is also an actress. Our host has always stayed quiet about the death of her friend, but has become more convinced in years that the permanent A-list rapper had her friend killed. It just seemed too convenient that he wanted her out of the picture, and shortly after he said that, the friend ended up dead." It was then revealed that the A-list host was Claudia Jordan, Cassie's friend, and the rapper was Jay-Z. Well, as the saying goes, all that happens in the dark will eventually come to light. It didn't take long for people to start putting two and two together and figuring out that Cassie was Jay's mistress. Naturally, they started reaching out to her for comments on the situation, and about 2 weeks before she passed away, a major tabloid that was investigating the Jay-Z connection allegedly reached out to her. But, and this next part is important, Cassie strongly denied all allegations of having an affair with Jay. I'm not even surprised, given the lengths Jay went to make sure things stayed under wraps. He must have really made it clear to her that the moment she breathed a word about the affair to the public, the gig was up. But either Cassie finally got tired of living a lie, or she figured that with a baby on the way, Jay-Z wouldn't dare leave her hanging. Either way, she decided it was finally time to tell her story, and she allegedly hit Jay up to tell him she was going public with the affair for a price. However, reports reaching us say that first responders to the scene felt her death was suspicious. Also, at the time the news of Cassie passing away from a brain aneurysm got out, it was still too early to know for sure that that's what really happened. Besides, Cassie was young, fit, and healthy before she passed on, so her just randomly dropping dead from a brain aneurysm was just highly unlikely. A detective from the NYPD had this to say about her death. A 911 call from an apartment 130 West 19th Street in Manhattan. An ambulance came and took Cassie because she was sick. They took her to the Beth Israel Hospital, and that's where she expired. It's too early to be speculating that an aneurysm offered her. They will be doing an autopsy later today to check out her cause of death, but someone might have given given Kathy a bad drug, so they'll do a toxicology report and we'll have to wait 2 weeks for that report. What's crazy is that the report never came through, and even though literally every detective and cop who worked on Kathy's case felt the circumstances were suspicious, her cause of death was still ruled as a brain aneurysm. Girl, it sounds like someone was out there pulling strings to get that whole thing covered up, and this brings us back to
Reflection. Hit the like and subscribe button. Remember this shit we heard. Now we don't know this, but we said shit is a coincidence. Get your ass out here and tell these motherfuckers I'm a good person. Listen, Reflection. Remember, this ain't no new tea. This is something that has been said. This is something that allegedly has been going around in the industry. It was just swept under the rug, baby. It was swept under the rug like that video that resurfaced. I think so. I don't know if
I really limit what he can have access to.
You know, just to see a different outcome, like you were saying. It's not this celebrity couple. We were never a celebrity couple. We were a couple who just happened to be celebrities.
Solange has just leaked new footage of Diddy and Jay-Z to the FBI. It seems like there's some serious drama brewing between Solange and her brother-in-law Jay-Z. Rumor has it that Solange might be cooperating with the authorities, potentially throwing Jay-Z under the bus. The beef between them appears to be escalating, with Solange reportedly getting involved in Jay-Z and Diddy's legal trouble. However, she's not taking Jay-Z's side or asking for leniency. Instead, she's supposedly collaborating with law enforcement, providing them with secret information and solid evidence. This unexpected twist suggests that the situation between Jay-Z and Diddy might be even more complicated than we imagined. We've just uncovered a bombshell. Solange allegedly is making moves to take down Jay-Z. It's a twist no one saw coming, but rumors suggest she's aiming to bring him down for good. Could it be true? Is Jay-Z really pulling some shady maneuvers to protect himself? The tea is scalding, and it's got everyone buzzing. News of a federal investigation into Jay-Z has Solange doing victory laps. Calling Jay-Z her favorite brother-in-law might be a stretch, considering their history. Solange has never hidden her disdain for him, and the thought of him behind bars probably has her popping the fanciest champagne to celebrate.
You know, I started actually dancing for Destiny's Child when I was 13. But a lot of my life was spent in tour buses and venues and airports.
I don't actually talk about who I'm dating because I think it's important that I concentrate on the music.
That's the one thing that's sacred and not in the public eye, and it's the one thing that you feel like you're home.
For what feels like an eternity, Solange has relentlessly been on his case. Months, perhaps years, have passed with no respite in sight. Jay-Z's world has been on a downward spiral, and Solange appears to revel in it. Rumor has it that even the looming presence of federal authorities doesn't faze her. There's speculation that Beyonce might consider calling it quits, something Solange has allegedly been advocating for tirelessly. Let me tell you about Solange. She's as authentic as they come. If she's not feeling you, she won't pretend otherwise. In stark contrast to her sister Beyonce's reserved demeanor, Solange wears her disdain for Jay-Z openly. There's no effort to conceal it. She's unabashedly herself. Do you recall that unforgettable elevator incident? Well, it seems that was merely a glimpse into Solange's deeper sentiments towards Jay-Z. It's no secret she's harbored reservations about him for quite some time. Despite being Beyonce's younger sister, she's been resolutely protective of her, subtly attempting to unveil Jay-Z's true character. Remember when she called the authorities to their residence? That was just one instance of her fiercely watching over her sister's best interests. Even after all these years, Solange persists in her support, refusing to give up despite her inability to separate Beyonce from Jay-Z. She has gone to great lengths to protect her sister from both emotional pain and public embarrassment.
It's always a
Hit the like and subscribe button. I like Solange. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't got shit bad to say about Solange. I like her, and I'm gonna tell you why I like her. I like her because she ain't never fucked with her face. I like her because she still look like how she looked when she was a little girl, baby. Her face, I can look at her and tell that's still you, Solange. It ain't no version 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the blueprint right there, baby. I like Solange because she's very talented. I like Solange because she has a beautiful voice, and not only do she has a beautiful voice, she's a creative writer. Yes, if you did not know that Solange is very talented. Reflection, don't doubt her. Don't think. Remember the ones in the background, them be some of the most talented ones. Reflection, you never know who is behind that pen and that paper. Allegedly. Listen, I like Solange. I never quit piping her up. But with that being said, Reflection, Solange has always been very protective about Beyonce. Beyonce even said it herself in an interview way back. Let's look at it.
My sister actually
had our family pretty famous for something else. She decided to try to get my boyfriend in trouble because she hated him. She was so jealous because we were best friends until him. And
How old were you guys at this time?
I was 13.
13. The boyfriend is probably 13,
About
14?
13, yeah,
And
14.
your sister?
She was 8.
Oh.
Yeah.
So she's working on Big Sister here.
Oh, definitely. I'm still very surprised she did all this. We were upstairs and we were watching TV. Solange was supposed to leave us alone. My mother kept checking on us every hour. My sister walks by the television. She's looking at him like this. And she just keeps walking. And I'm like, after the third time, what are you doing? I'm trying to find my coloring book. So I'm like, okay. So we go try to find a coloring book. My boyfriend and I in my room looking for a coloring book. He's not supposed to be in there. She walks in. We're like, what's wrong with you? He's not supposed to be in here. I'm gonna get you in trouble. So she goes downstairs. Next thing you know, my dad is running up the stairs. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
Baby, he said, the only people having somebody coming in their rooms is me, B. The big head honcho around there, baby. You gotta be a star. You gotta stay pure, baby. Yeah, it's not pure. You gotta stay pure, baby, because I'm trying to make you a motherfucker star, baby. You gotta stay up here. You know, Virgo. You gotta be like the Virgin Mary, baby. You the Virgin Mary. I think she Virgo. I think Beyonce Virgo. I think she from Venus. I'm not sure. But the double, you know what I'm saying? Go double check that reflection on the road up and pulled up 2 times. Listen, Paul me another one. You over here talking about Beyonce. We talking about Beyonce. And you know how Solange get, baby. So her sister has always been very protective of her. Her sister has always been an advocate. Her sister has always rode for Beyonce when Beyonce allegedly didn't even want to ride for herself. Reflection.
So it looks like Solange is at the end of her rope with Beyonce because she has been trying to get Beyonce to file for divorce from Jay-Z. Solange has never been Jay-Z's biggest fan, and I know y'all remember her giving him a whooping in that elevator. But the stakes are higher now because according to reports, Solange has been trying to get Beyonce to dump Jay-Z before he gets taken down by the feds as one of Diddy's alleged conspirators. But Beyonce is determined to stick by her man, and when I tell y'all that Solange is sick and tired of this, and she has allegedly abandoned her sister. Girl, y'all need to get on this right now because the Knowles sisters are beefing hard, and it's about to go down. Y'all know that things are getting really bad behind the scenes when even family members are starting to jump ship and leave you to your fate, which is how y'all know that the situation with Jay-Z and Diddy is really bad because Solange just dipped and ran away from the situation. Solange abandoning Jay-Z is not all that surprising considering that she can barely stand him. But her leaving Beyonce and running away is saying a lot because y'all know that Solange loves her sister to death. In case y'all missed it, Jay-Z and Diddy are currently caught up in one of the most scandalous police investigations in the history of Hollywood. It started with Diddy being accused of some shady and nefarious acts, getting sued by 5 different people who all accused him of allegedly them and SAing them, and then Homeland Security raiding his houses and seizing his electronics. While that was going on, reports started to make the rounds that the feds were looking into Diddy and his connection with Jay-Z. This wasn't surprising because Jay-Z and Diddy have been tight friends for years. And y'all know what they say, birds of a feather are always gonna flock together. But what a lot of people don't know is that the feds aren't only investigating Diddy for the SA allegations against him. No, sir. They're expanding their investigation and going back 20, 30 years into his past to uncover any crimes that he might have committed in the past. And if Jay-Z is getting dragged into this, then you know for sure that the feds are going to also dig back into Jay-Z's history. And considering the allegations against him, let's just say that it's going to be a gold mine for the feds. I'm not even talking about the petty allegations about how he has allegedly been blackballing careers of other artists, because that's not exactly a crime. Don't get me wrong, it's morally wrong and reprehensible, and he should be shamed for that. But it's not the type of crime that the feds are trying to pin him with. Instead, we're talking about some really serious crimes, like how he has allegedly been unaliving people for a long time. Jay-Z has been linked to so many shady situations that we can't even keep track of them all. And according to Solange, the feds are going to find some really bad things to tie to him, and then it's game over for him. One of the ways that Solange thinks that Jay-Z is going to go down is the shady passing of his side piece, Cassie White, especially because Diddy is also linked to it as well. Everybody knows that Jay-Z has a history of cheating on Beyonce, but Cassie's case is the shadiest one. When Beyonce announced her pregnancy with Blue Ivy in 2011, Cassie was blindsided by the announcement, so she made plans to go public with her affair with Jay-Z. According to reports, she gave Jay-Z the heads up that she was going to go public, but less than 24 hours after that, she mysteriously passed away. The rumors about Cassie and Jay-Z being a thing started going around when she and her friends were spotted sitting at a table in a nightclub with Jay-Z and Diddy while they were in town to watch the Floyd Mayweather and Juana Manuel Marquez boxing match. According to reports, just before the pair attended the Sin City fight, Jay purchased a $2,500 pair of Louis Vuitton shoes for Cassie to wear that evening. Insiders say Jay requested she bring a few friends to ride with them that evening in order for them not to appear as a couple. During their time in Vegas, Jay also took her gambling at the Bellagio Casino. That's where Jay was again reportedly adamant about her friends circling the pair during
enjoying their time at the table in an attempt to cover their public appearances. Interestingly, Jason Lee was the one who leaked the news of the affair before Cassie even decided to go public, because he was great friends with Cassie before she mysteriously passed away. Y'all remember when Jason claimed that he had dirt on Beyonce and tried to blackmail her a couple of months ago? Well, allegedly that was what the dirt was, because he allegedly has some proof that Jay-Z allegedly unalived Cassie and Beyonce helped him cover it up, allegedly. To make the situation even shadier, Cassie's social media pages disappeared not long after she passed, and that just makes it obvious that there's some weird sort of cover-up going on here. Journalist Claudia Jordan dug into the case, and she has some suspicions about Cassie's passing, writing, "According to an NYPD detective who told me, Cassie's cause of death is uncertain, and later today we will have the autopsy and toxicology reports. Right now, the death is considered suspicious." If you're wondering what Diddy has to do with this, well, he used to party with Jay-Z and Cassie, so he knew all about the affair. Well, according to some reports, Diddy allegedly helped Jay-Z handle the situation and make it all go away because, you know, bros before hoes. And get this, there are reports that this is only one of many situations of Diddy and Jay-Z allegedly getting involved in some shady actions together. And once the feds start digging into them, girl, they are going to be finding a lot of gold mines in there. And girl, it is going to be one big fat juicy scandal. Now, we all know that Jay-Z and Solange are like oil and water. They do not mix together and they can barely stand each other. Word on the streets is that Solange has been trying to get Beyonce away from Jay-Z for a minute now because she believes that Beyonce deserves better. However, Beyonce is not willing to leave Jay-Z because she is determined to stick by him through thick or thin. I mean, y'all heard the song, Jolene? She is never leaving that man, no matter what, and Solange has finally accepted that. According to an insider, Solange has given up on Beyonce and has abandoned her because it's clear to her that Beyonce doesn't want to be saved. Solange allegedly thinks that it's wild how Beyonce is determined to go down with Jay-Z at all costs, but she thinks that she has done her best to try to get Beyonce out of that messy situation. But Beyonce isn't budging and Solange is done. Fans left comments saying, any day now, this man's name is
Reflection. Hit the like and subscribe button. We can't make this shit up. We can't make this shit up now. You remember everything over here is alleged. It's alleged. This shit we heard now. This is shit we heard. But if they say you're a crackhead for 2 years, you could be smoking a little snow shame. You could listen, reflection. You know we got to do a part 2 to this. We can't just stop right here. We can't just stop right here. I told you we got 3 more, 2 more, 4 more other people that we got to talk about. Reflection. Solange just popped the cap open on Jay-Z. Reflection. Did you hear what they said about the baby mama and shit? The supposed to be allegedly disappearance and shit. Reflection. My question is now, I don't believe in coincidence. This ain't no new shit. Why is it all coming out now? Why is it all coming out right now? What's going on? Is it about coincidence or is this shit by design? Hit the like and subscribe button, drop in the comments, and let me know what's on your mind. Reflection. Until next